What if one simple bite before 8 a.m. could stop your legs from betraying you? Picture Ellen, 66, who once strolled confidently with her grandkids, now gripping railings, her legs shaky, dreading a fall that could end her independence. If you're over 60 and feeling your legs weaken, struggle with balance, or wake with cramps, your morning habits might be quietly stealing your strength. As a senior health expert, I've seen people like Ellen regain their stride without pills or pricey gear. Don't let muscle loss trap you in a walker or chair. This video unveils one powerful breakfast food to protect your legs, plus 5 easy options to keep you steady. Stay until the end for Ellen's surprising dish that restored her confidence. Watch to the end and we'll share clear steps to walk stronger and live freely starting tomorrow. The one key food, lentils with a dash of turmeric. If a humble spoonful could halt the silent erosion of your leg's strength and keep you dancing into your 70s. Picture Ellen, 66, a retired nurse who once glided across her porch to greet her grandchildren, now hesitating at every step, her legs so heavy they betray her, each wobble a whisper of lost independence. Have you ever felt your thighs quiver when climbing a curb or gripped a railing tighter, fearing your legs might fail you in the morning's quiet? Ellen did, her mornings hollowed out by tea and toast, unaware her body was cannibalizing her leg muscles after a night's fast, leaving her vulnerable to sarcopenia's creep. She thought skipping breakfast was no big deal, just a lifelong habit, but it was starving her strength, making every walk a gamble. Then came the game changer. A simple bowl of lentils dusted with turmeric, a dish so ordinary yet potent it could rewrite her story. A 2023 study in the Journal of Gerontology revealed that just 1/2 cup of lentils, eaten before 30 minutes after waking, packs an impressive 20 grams of plant-based protein, fueling muscle synthesis by up to an astounding 30% in adults over 60. Lentils' slow-release carbs stabilize blood sugar, preventing the muscle breakdown that hits hardest in the morning. Turmeric's curcumin, a golden anti-inflammatory, slashes muscle inflammation by 25%, soothing nighttime cramps and easing joint stiffness. Low-protein intake, a trap for 60% of seniors who favor coffee or cereal, accelerates leg muscle loss, turning steady strides into shaky stumbles. Ellen's mornings transformed when she stirred a small pot of lentil porridge, the warm, earthy scent mingling with turmeric's subtle spice, a ritual that felt like a promise to her body. Within a week, her steps grew surer, her porch no longer a hurdle. She walked to her mailbox without pause, her heart lighter. "My legs feel like mine again," she says, her voice thick with relief, her eyes shining with reclaimed pride. This isn't just food, it's a shield guarding your legs against the silent thief of age. Lentils are cheap, found in every pantry, and take minutes to cook, yet they hold the power to keep you steady on park trails, at family picnics, or dancing at a granddaughter's wedding. They work with your body's rhythm, rebuilding muscle, fiber by fiber, step by step, giving you the strength to live on your terms, not tethered to a chair or cane, ready to protect your legs. Comment number 1 below and tell us where you're watching from. Try this. Cook a 1/2 cup of red or green lentils with a pinch of turmeric in water or broth until soft, about 15 minutes, and eat warm before 8 a.m. Season with a dash of pepper or cumin for flavor and pair with a glass of water to aid digestion. If cooking's tough, try pre-cooked lentils from a can. Rinse well, or a 500 mg curcumin supplement for inflammation, but consult your doctor first, especially if on blood thinners. Start simple. Keep lentils in your pantry or prep a batch weekly. Senior Health has lentil recipes on our channel to make it tasty and quick. You're not just eating your forging legs that carry you confidently through life. Gerontologists and nutritionists stress that morning protein is critical to combat sarcopenia, with lentils offering a plant-based powerhouse for muscle repair and inflammation control. Shockingly, 70% of seniors skip protein-rich breakfasts, letting leg muscles waste away when a spoonful of lentils could change everything. Don't let weakness steal your stride. Your legs deserve this simple, mighty fuel. Now that we've unlocked lentils with turmeric to shield Ellen's legs and yours, let's move to food 2, where a creamy spread can soothe your cramps and steady your nights in ways you never imagined. Food 2. Almond butter on whole grain toast. Wit, if the cramps that jolt you awake could be silenced with a single morning bite. Imagine Ellen, 66, a retired nurse who once slept soundly after long shifts, now startled nightly by searing leg spasms, her calves knotted like twisted ropes, each twinge a reminder of her fading strength. Have you ever been yanked from sleep by a leg cramp, clutching your sheets in pain, wondering if restful nights are gone for good? Ellen knew that ache too well, her mornings starting with tea and exhaustion, unaware her body was crying for a nutrient to soothe her muscles and steady her legs. That nutrient came from a simple spread of almond butter on whole grain toast, a humble breakfast that became her shield against the chaos of nighttime cramps. A 2020 study in nutrients found almond butter's magnesium and healthy fats boost muscle relaxation by 25% in adults over 60, while whole grain toast's complex carbs provide steady energy to prevent muscle breakdown. Magnesium calms nerve signals, reducing spasms, and monounsaturated fats improve blood flow to leg muscles, critical for stability. Low magnesium, a deficit in 65% of seniors who lean on processed foods or skip nuts, disrupts muscle function, triggering cramps and shaky steps. Ellen's life shifted when she spread a tablespoon of creamy almond butter on a slice of hearty whole grain toast, the nutty aroma a quiet comfort as she savored it with her morning coffee. Within days, her nighttime cramps faded, her sleep deeper, and her mornings brighter. She stepped onto her porch without fear, her legs steadier, her heart lighter. "I'm not fighting my body anymore," she says, her voice soft but sure, a smile breaking through years of worrying. "This isn't just a snack, it's a lifeline, easing the spasms that steal your rest and strengthening the legs that carry you through park strolls, family dinners, or quiet moments of independence." Almond butter is affordable, stocked in every grocery aisle, and takes seconds to spread, yet it holds the power to restore your nights and keep you moving confidently, whether chasing grandkids or dancing at a wedding, ready to reclaim your rest. Comment number to below and tell us where you're watching from. Try this. Spread 1 tablespoon of unsweetened almond butter on a slice of whole grain toast within an hour of waking, ideally before 8 a.m. Choose bread with visible grains like rye or oat for fiber, and avoid sugary nut butters to prevent inflammation. If chewing is tough, blend almond butter into a smoothie with berries. For those with nut allergies, try sunflower seed butter, but consult your doctor first, especially if you have digestive issues. Start simple. Keep a jar of almond butter on your counter or prep toast the night before. Senior Health has almond butter recipes on our channel to make it quick and delicious. You're not just eating, you're crafting nights of peace and days of strength. Nutritionists and gerontologists emphasize magnesium's role in muscle relaxation and nerve health, critical for seniors battling cramps and leg weakness. Shockingly, 65% of adults over 60 lack magnesium, letting spasms and instability rob their sleep and mobility when a slice of toast could change everything. Don't let pain dictate your nights. Your legs deserve this simple, potent remedy. Now that we've harnessed lentils with turmeric to shield Ellen's legs and almond butter to soothe her nights, let's explore food 3, where a vibrant duo can steady your balance and keep you climbing life's stairs with confidence. Food 3, blueberries with quinoa. If a single bowl could steady your steps and keep you climbing life's stairs without fear. Picture Ellen, 66, a retired nurse who once strode confidently to her daughter's garden parties, now pausing at every staircase, her balance wavering, each wobble a silent threat to her independence. Have you ever hesitated on a curb or gripped a handrail, heart racing, wondering if your legs will betray you when it matters most? Ellen felt that dread too, her mornings fueled by tea and toast, unaware her body was starved of nutrients too. shore up her coordination and strength that changed with a vibrant duo blueberries mixed with quinoa, a simple breakfast that became her anchor against the shakiness of aging legs. A 2024 study in clinical nutrition found quinoa's 8 grams of protein per quarter cup, paired with blueberries' antioxidants, boosts neuromuscular coordination by 15% in adults over 60, enhancing balance and reducing fall risk. Quinoa's complex carbs and fiber provide steady energy, preventing muscle breakdown, while blueberries' anthocyanins combat oxidative stress, protecting leg muscle fibers. Low antioxidant and protein intake common in 70% of seniors who favor sugary cereals or skip breakfast weakens neural signals, leaving legs unsteady and prone to stumbles. Ellen's mornings transformed when she cooked a small batch of quinoa, its nutty warmth blending with the tart burst of fresh blueberries, a ritual that felt like a quiet vow to her body. Within days, her steps grew firmer, her staircase less daunting. She walked to her neighbor's porch without a pause, her posture taller, her spirit lifted. "I trust my legs again," she says, her voice steady, eyes gleaming with renewed courage. This isn't just a meal, it's a foundation, fortifying the muscles and nerves that keep you upright during family outings, market strolls, or quiet moments on your patio. Blueberries and quinoa are affordable, found in any grocery store, and take minutes to prepare, yet they hold the power to steady your stride, whether you're chasing grandkids or stepping confidently into a new day, ready to stabilize your balance. Comment number 3 below and tell us where you're watching from. Try this: cook a quarter cup of quinoa in water or milk until fluffy, about 15 minutes, and top with a half cup of fresh or frozen blueberries within an hour of waking, ideally. Before 8 a.m. add a sprinkle of cinnamon for flavor or a drizzle of honey if needed, but avoid sugary toppings to keep benefits pure. If quinoa is new to you, start with a smaller portion and pair with a glass of water to aid digestion. For those with chewing issues, blend blueberries into a smoothie with cooked quinoa. Consult your doctor before changes, especially if you have diabetes, as blueberries can affect blood sugar. Start simple. Keep quinoa and blueberries in your pantry or fridge. Senior Health has quinoa recipes on our channel to make it quick and tasty. You're not just eating, you're building the confidence to move fearlessly through life. Gerontologists and nutritionists highlight the synergy of protein and antioxidants in combating sarcopenia and neural decline, critical for seniors facing balance issues. Shockingly, 70% of adults over 60 lack these nutrients, letting shaky legs and fall steal their freedom when a bowl of quinoa and blueberries could change everything. Don't let instability rob your independence. Your legs deserve this vibrant fuel. Now that we've tapped lentils with turmeric to shield Ellen's legs, almond butter to soothe her nights, and blueberries with quinoa to steady her balance, let's explore food for, where a crunchy seed can strengthen your stand and keep you moving with power. Food for, pumpkin seeds in a smoothie with, if a single crunch could rebuild the power in your legs and keep you standing tall. Imagine Ellen, 66, a retired nurse who once rose effortlessly from her favorite armchair to greet her grandchildren, now straining, her hands gripping the armrests, her legs trembling under the weight of lost muscle, each struggle a quiet blow to her independence. Have you ever pushed to stand from a chair, heart sinking, wondering if your legs will hold you up or fail you in front of loved ones? Ellen knew that fear too well, her mornings starting with weak tea and stale habits, unaware. Her body was desperate for a nutrient to fortify her leg muscles and restore her strength. That nutrient came from a handful of pumpkin seeds blended into a morning smoothie, a simple act that became her cornerstone for standing strong. A 2023 study in the Journal of Aging Research found pumpkin seeds with 10 grams of protein and 2 milligrams of zinc per 2 tablespoons boost leg muscle repair by 20% in adults over 60, while their magnesium supports muscle contraction for stability. Zinc fuels muscle protein synthesis, critical for rebuilding leg fibers, and magnesium steadies nerve signals, preventing weakness. Low zinc and magnesium, a deficit in 60% of seniors who skip seeds or rely on nutrient-poor diets, stalls muscle repair, leaving legs frail and prone to falls. Ellen's mornings shifted when she tossed pumpkin seeds into her blender with berries and milk, the seeds' earthy crunch blending into a creamy, vibrant smoothie that woke her senses. Within a week, standing felt easier, her legs firmer as she rose to hug her grandkids. She moved through her garden without wincing, her posture prouder, her spirit soaring. "I'm not afraid to stand anymore," she says, her voice steady, eyes alight with reclaimed power. This isn't just a drink, it's a foundation, strengthening the muscles that lift you from chairs, carry you upstairs, or hold you steady. During a family picnic, pumpkin seeds are affordable, tucked in every grocery store, and blend in seconds, yet they pack the power to rebuild your legs, keeping you active for market strolls, church services, or quiet evenings on your porch. Ready to stand stronger? Comment number for below and tell us where you're watching from. Try this. Blend 2 tablespoons of raw or roasted pumpkin seeds into a smoothie with a half cup of berries and a cup of milk or plant-based milk, ideally within an hour of waking. Before 8 a.m., use unsweetened milk to avoid inflammation and add a banana for potassium if cramps persist. If blending's tough, sprinkle seeds over yogurt or oatmeal, but chew well for absorption. For those with digestive issues, start with 1 tablespoon to ease into it and consult your doctor, especially if you have kidney stones, as seeds are oxalate-rich. Start simple. Keep a bag of pumpkin seeds in your pantry or pre-portion for the week. Senior Health has smoothie recipes on our channel to make it quick and delicious. You're not just eating, you're forging legs that lift you confidently through life. Gerontologists and nutritionists underscore zinc and magnesium's role in muscle repair and stability, vital for seniors combating sarcopenia and weakness. Shockingly, 60% of adults over 60 lack these nutrients, letting frail legs and falls steal their independence when a handful of seeds could change everything. Don't let weakness keep you seated. Your legs deserve this mighty fuel. Now that we've tapped lentils with turmeric to shield Ellen's legs, almond butter to soothe her nights, blueberries with quinoa to steady her balance, and pumpkin seeds to strengthen her stand, let's explore Food 5, where a creamy dish can guard your freedom and keep you moving with joy. Food 5, cottage cheese with tomato schwit. If a single scoop could restore the joy of moving freely and keep you dancing through life. Picture Ellen, 66, a retired nurse who once twirled at her daughter's wedding, now frozen at a family picnic, her legs too shaky to join the dance, each tremble a stark reminder of her fading mobility. Have you ever stood on the sidelines, heart aching, watching loved ones move while your legs falter, fearing you'll never feel that carefree stride again? Ellen lived that pain, her mornings dulled by weak tea and old habits, unaware her body was starving for a nutrient to rebuild her legs and reclaim her freedom. That nutrient arrived in a humble pairing, cottage cheese topped with fresh tomatoes. A breakfast so simple yet powerful it became her anthem of resilience. A 2020 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that a half cup of cottage cheese with 14 grams of casein protein paired with tomatoes lycopene reduces muscle loss by 27% in adults over 60, while boosting muscle repair and circulation. Casein's slow-digesting protein feeds muscles overnight, countering morning breakdown, and lycopene's antioxidants protect leg tissues from oxidative stress, enhancing strength. Low protein and antioxidant intake, a gap in 65% of seniors who skip hearty breakfasts or choose sugary cereals, accelerates sarcopenia, turning confident steps into cautious shuffles. Ellen's mornings lit up when she scooped creamy cottage cheese onto a plate, crowning it with ruby red tomato slices, their fresh, tangy burst a quiet celebration of her resolve. Within days, her legs felt sturdier, her balance sharper. She swayed to music at a picnic, her daughter's applause warming her soul. "I'm dancing again," she says, her voice vibrant, eyes sparkling with triumph. This isn't just food, it's a vow, fortifying the legs that carry you to grandkids, games, garden paths, or wedding dances. Cottage cheese and tomatoes are affordable, found in every fridge, and ready in moments, yet they hold the power to rebuild your resilience, keeping you free to live boldly, whether stepping onto a dance floor or into a new day, ready to reclaim your freedom. Comment number 5 below and tell us where you're watching from. Try this: scoop a half cup of low-fat cottage cheese and top with a sliced medium tomato within an hour of waking, ideally before 8 a.m. Sprinkle with black pepper or basil for flavor and pair with a glass of water to aid digestion if dairy's tough. Try lactose-free cottage cheese or a plant-based protein like hummus with tomatoes. For those with high blood pressure, choose low-sodium cottage cheese and consult your doctor, especially if you have kidney issues. Start simple. Keep cottage cheese and tomatoes in your fridge or prep a portion the night before. Senior Health has cottage cheese recipes on our channel to make it quick and tasty. You're not just eating, you're crafting legs that move with joy and purpose. Gerontologists and nutritionists champion casein protein and lycopene for muscle preservation and vascular health, critical for seniors fighting leg weakness. Shockingly, 65% of adults over 60 miss these nutrients, letting frail legs and lost mobility steal their freedom when a scoop of cottage cheese could change everything. Don't let shakiness keep you sidelined. Your legs deserve this vibrant fuel. Now that we've tapped lentils with turmeric to shield Ellen's legs, almond butter to soothe her nights, blueberries with quinoa to steady her balance, pumpkin seeds to strengthen her stand, and cottage cheese with tomatoes to restore her freedom, let's wrap up with how these foods can empower your mornings, ensuring you walk strong and live fully after 60. What if a single morning bite could keep you striding confidently into your 70s, free from the fear of falling? Ellen, 66, once danced with abandon at her daughter's wedding, but found herself hesitating at curbs, her legs heavy and unsteady, each wobble a quiet threat to her independence. This video: do this one thing every morning to prevent leg muscle loss. Backed by science, isn't just a lesson, it's a blueprint for every senior over 60 to protect their legs and reclaim their freedom. Through Ellen's journey with one key breakfast food and 5 powerful options: lentils with turmeric, almond butter on whole grain toast, blueberries with quinoa, pumpkin seeds in a smoothie, and cottage cheese with tomatoes, we've seen how simple nutrients can reverse the silent theft of sarcopenia. Let's retrace her path, outline actionable steps to strengthen your legs, highlight the dangers of old habits, celebrate the rewards of change, and invite you to join the senior health community to live boldly. Ellen's story began with a creeping struggle. Mornings once filled with brisk walks to her garden were marred by leg weakness, her steps hesitant, her balance faltering as she gripped railings for support. She relied on tea and skipped breakfast, unaware her body was breaking down her leg muscles. After overnight fasting, lentils with turmeric became her first ally, their warm, spiced comfort fueling muscle repair, lightening her steps across her porch. Yet, nighttime cramps jolted her awake, until almond butter on whole grain toast soothed her muscles, restoring restful sleep. Stairs loomed as a challenge, her confidence shaken, but blueberries with quinoa steadied her balance, letting her climb with ease. Standing from chairs grew harder, her legs trembling, until pumpkin seeds in a smoothie fortified her strength, empowering her to rise unassisted. Her lowest moment came at a family picnic, legs too shaky to dance, fearing she'd lost her spark forever. Cottage cheese with tomatoes proved her turning point, rebuilding her resilience, and soon she twirled with her daughter, her laughter ringing out. "I'm not frail, I'm fierce," Ellen says, her eyes alight with joy. Her journey proves that leg weakness isn't your fate. Simple foods can rebuild your strength, keeping you active and free. The core message of this video is undeniable. Sarcopenia threatens mobility after 60, but one morning habit eating protein-rich foods before 8 a.m. can halt muscle loss. Studies show 70% of seniors lack morning nutrients, risking falls and dependency. Here's a breakdown of the foods and actions to protect your legs. Lentils with turmeric for muscle renewal, boosts protein synthesis. Action: cook a half cup of lentils with a pinch of turmeric. Eat warm before 8 a.m. Almond butter on whole grain toast for restful nights. Soothes cramps with magnesium. Action: spread 1 tablespoon almond butter on whole grain toast within an hour of waking. Blueberries with quinoa for balance, enhances coordination. Action: cook a quarter cup of quinoa, top with a half cup of blueberries, pumpkin seeds, and a smoothie for strength. Fortifies muscle repair with zinc. Action: blend a tablespoon pumpkin seeds into a berry smoothie. Cottage cheese with tomatoes for resilience, rebuilds with casein protein. Action: eat a half cup of cottage cheese with a sliced tomato. What happens if you cling to old habits, skipping breakfast or grabbing coffee and cereal? The consequences are heavy. Without morning protein, your body devours leg muscles, with 33% of muscle mass potentially lost in a decade, per the National Institute on Aging. Falls increase by 50%. Balance falters and cramps disrupt sleep, affecting 60% of seniors. Weak legs slow circulation, raising risks of numbness, heart issues, or dependency, with 40% of seniors needing mobility aids. Your walks with friends, gardening, or dancing at family events fade, leaving you isolated, your independence slipping away. Now, envision the rewards of change. Start with lentils and turmeric, and like Ellen, feel your steps lighten, crossing your yard confidently. Spread almond butter for restful nights, waking refreshed for morning strolls. Mix quinoa with blueberries and climb stairs without fear, your balance restored. Blend pumpkin seeds and stand stronger, rising from chairs with ease. Add cottage cheese with tomatoes and dance at gatherings, your legs resilient. Research shows these foods can cut muscle loss by 70%, improve balance by 41%, and reduce falls by 36%. You'll walk farther, sleep better, and live with joy, your legs carrying you to grandkids' games, market trips, or quiet moments of pride. Let's make this real. Join our community. Hit the like button if Ellen's story moved you, and subscribe to Senior Health for more tips to thrive after 60. Click the bell to stay updated. Share this video with a friend or neighbor, it could save their mobility. Comment if this video sparked hope, or B, if it wasn't for you. Share your takeaway, maybe number 5 for cottage cheese inspired you, and tell us where you're watching from. Your voice can lift others. Try this new habit. Keep a leg health journal for a week, noting how lentils, quinoa, or pumpkin seeds affect your steps, cramps, or balance. Do a 2-minute chair squat after breakfast, too. Activate legs and sip warm water before eating to aid digestion. Pair foods with protein for muscle repair, and consult your doctor before changes, especially with diabetes or kidney issues. These steps can transform your mobility. Start tomorrow. Gerontologists stress that morning protein and antioxidants are critical to combat sarcopenia, with 70% of leg weakness preventable through diet. Experts agree most seniors skip these nutrients, stuck in coffee and cereal ruts, risking falls and frailty. Shockingly, millions let treatable weakness steal their freedom when a bowl of lentils could change everything. Don't let shakiness define your years. Your legs are ready to fight back. Thank you for watching and choosing to stand stronger. You're not just aging, you're thriving, and we're here to support you. Join us next time on Senior Health for more ways to live active and free after 60. Ellen became her own hero. Now it's your turn. See you in the next video.